Hi guys, let us discuss Essay 230 which is deals with audit documentation. What is audit documentation? Audit documentation is a record of what audit procedure performed. For an example, vouching, verification, confirmation and reconciliation. What audit evidence auditor has obtained and what conclusions he have arrived upon that. Who performed the work? What time the work has been done? Who supervised the work? So, whatever physical audit works done by the auditor or his staffs has been documented. Why documentation is required? Many people is carrying out the work. See, some error, some mistake has been happened. Unless documented it, what will happen? It's very hard to fix who has done the mistakes. So documentation is required. Future point of time, any fraud has happened, then what will happen? People will tell that auditor has colluded, auditor has supported for colluding, committing the fraud, then this will act as an evidence. Staffs will rotate. So it will easy for them by referring these files, they can easily carry out the future audit works. Thus many utilities audit documentations contains peer reviews. One chartered accountant works is reviewed by another chartered accountant. So many utilities, many ways audit documentations helps. Let us move into the core aspects of the type of audit files. There are two type of audit file. One is the permanent file and second one is the current file. Permanent file is an audit file which is used by the auditor for a continuous period of time. It is static, no changes in that. For an example, a file contains memorandum of association, articles of association, audit engagement letter, etc. The contents in the permanent audit files remain static. Thus the name is permanent audit file. Then another type of audit file, the second category is the current audit file. Current audit files pertains to the current financial year, current audit period. What are the items in the current audit files? Current year P&L account, current year balance sheet, cash flow, fund flow, management accounts, adjustments, etc. Entire things will be contained in the current files. How this filing process happens? Permanent file, as the name indicates, is static. It is used for understanding the entity. It's very sensitive file. It should not be leaked by the auditor. Whereas the current file is the working file. Each staff will carrying out the audit procedure, right? Vouching, verification, etc., which we have discussed before. This is documented on a daily basis on a notebook or laptop. So many people is carrying out the work. After issuance of audit report, within 60 days, entire files has to be compiled. Compilation and assembly work has to be done, and which has to be preserved for a period of 7 years. After 7 years, it has to be changed, overlapping techniques. Newer files comes and older file will be replaced. It need not keep for longer period of time. Why this requirement is needed? Why we are keeping for a 7-year period of time? We know some frauds will unearth later point of time, not immediate basis. Litigations will happen or disciplinary committee of ICI on the grounds that chartered accountants are professionally misconduct. So we can prove, sir, I have carried out all reasonable audit procedures. See, check my audit documentation. Then from there, they will comes to a conclusion. Yes, he has performed or he has neglected and taken an actions upon that. So this is our smallest discussion of audit documentation. Thank you for watching the video and have a nice day ahead.